Okay, first thing we're going to do here is draw the inequality where y is less than or equal to 5. And in order to do that, we need to know whereabouts on the graph the line where y equals 5 is. Now, we know that the x-axis has equation y equals 0, because every point on the x-axis has a y-coordinate of 0. This is 6, 0, 5, 0, 4, 0, 3, 0. Okay, which means that the line y equals 5 is going to be parallel to the line y equals 0. And if I just do it as a nice straight line, the line y equals 5 goes horizontally like that. So let's just label that y equals 5. Okay. Now the way that these things work, there is y equals 5. We are looking for the region where y is less than or equal to 5. And in fact, if we choose a point, for example, that is the point 6, 4. Okay, if we look at the coordinates of that point, there's the y coordinate. It's clearly less than 5. In other words, this is the region we want all the points which are to the left of, or sorry, below this line. Okay, in other words, we shade out what we don't want, which is everything above the line y equals 5. So the required region for that first inequality is the whole space, the whole region here below the line y equals 5. Okay, I'm going to choose a different color now to draw the next line. So we're now going to draw the line y equals 2x, and then we're going to think about which side of that line we actually need. Okay, so y equals 2x. Now the line y equals 2x, okay, is a straight line. Okay, we can put in a few points if you like. When x is 0, y is going to be 2 zeros, which is 0. Okay, when x is 1, y is going to be 2 times 1, which is 2. When x is 2, y is going to be 4, and so on. So the line y equals 2x goes through 0, 0. It goes through 1, 2, which is there. It goes through 2, 4, which is there. It goes through 3, 6, which is there. The y coordinate is always, and we can put in some other points just by following that pattern. In other words, the line, let's just draw it in a different color. Here is the line y equals 2x. It goes up, but like that. Okay, and I'm just going to label that now y equals 2x. So there's the line y equals 2x. Now again, I need to decide which side of the line I need. Okay, and it's not particularly obvious here, so I'm going to choose a point which is not on the line y equals 2x. So let's choose, for example, this point here. Okay, so I'm going to choose the point 4, 2. Okay, and I'm going to test whether that inequality y less than or 2x is actually going to be true or not for that point. Okay, so y less than or equal to 2x, just copy it down. Well, the y coordinate this time is 2. Is 2 less than or equal to, well, 2x is going to be 2 times 4, which is 8. Now, is that inequality true? And in fact, it is. 2 is less than 8, so that's true. And what that means is that we want the side of the line, okay, so looking at the red line here, we want this side of the line, which means that we don't want, and I'm going to now shade out, all of this region over here, so we don't want this side over here. Okay, so it's a bit messy, but there we go. Okay, so we're getting there. We've done 2 of our 3 inequalities now, which means that our region is somewhere over here. Okay, let's just undo that line there. And let's just rub out this point here. Okay, what I'm now going to do is the third line here. And the third line here, let's just do it in green this time. We are looking for y equals x plus 1. Okay, so we're looking at this inequality here. And in order to draw that inequality here, we need to draw the line where y equals x plus 1. Again, we could choose some points. When x is 0, y is going to be 0 plus 1, which is 1, so it goes through 0, 1. When x is 1, y is going to be 2, so it goes through 0, 1, and then 1, 2, so it goes through 0, 1, which is there. It goes through 1, 2, which is there. It will also go through 2, 3, and 3, 4, and 4, 5. So the line that we're looking for this time, let's just change the color of it. Let's just make it green so that it all matches up. So we're looking for the line that goes through all of these points here. So it starts from right down here, and it joins up all of these points like that. Okay, so that is now the line y equals x plus 1. Now again, I need to decide which side of the line I need. So again, I'm going to look at my green line. I'm going to choose a point which isn't on that line, and just to make my life a little bit easier, I'm going to choose the origin. Okay, so let's look at the origin, and let's put that into the inequality. The inequality says y is less than or equal equal to, greater than or equal to x plus 1. Okay, so let's put 0, 0 into that. So y is actually 0, greater than or equal to, well, x is also 0, 0 plus 1 is 1. And let's ask ourselves whether or not that's true. And in fact, that one is false. Okay, so we go back to the green line. Okay, there's the origin, the point that we chose. It means that we don't want this side of the green line. So I'm going to shade out all of this side of the line. Now the only part of the diagram which remains unshaded is this little bit here, and that is my required region.